Thanks for checking out my Kajabi review. Here I'm going to be going over some of the hottest and biggest features, as well as talking about the pros and cons, and of course if Kajabi is going to be worth using. Now here's the cool thing. In case you do want to check out Kajabi, if you click the link down below in the description or the pinned comment, you'll get taken to a very unique page that looks very similar to this, and you can actually get an extended 30-day free trial. That's my way of saying thank you for checking out this video. With that all in mind, let's get started. So setting up a course with Kajabi is the definition of step-by-step. As you can see, there's going to be two phases, and all you have to do is follow the steps. In the beginning, validating your idea, even using AI to help improve what you're going to be providing for your customers, personalizing it, adding some of your details. If you want to create a waitlist, you can do that as well, and of course connecting payments, which is very easily done. Upon doing so, you get to the fun part, which is going to be phase 2. And if you can follow these steps, you're going to be pretty good to go. Launching your product, pricing your product, designing your website, and of course, testing your journey. And with all of that in mind, let's take a look at creating a course, as I think you're really going to like that aspect of Kajabi. So the course builder is genuinely fun. It's clean, it's simple, it's intuitive. You can add your modules, your submodules, lessons, quizzes. You can upload multiple videos. And overall, in my opinion, I think it looks great. Let's say we were going to add a new section here where we go to add module. All right, and just as an example, let's just say it's going to be called Step 1. Let's scroll down here and click on Create Module. And of course, since we now have that specific module there, we can add content, and let's say we're going to be doing a lesson. So this is going to be where you actually create your content for your students and your customers. Overall, very straightforward. All the things we did already here. If you want to add a video, you simply upload it right there. If you want audio, you can do that as well. This is going to be your text editor, business as usual. Not a whole lot to explain here. If you want to add links, you can do that. If you want to upload images and so on and so forth, this is going to be a section where we can add downloads as well. And there are going to be some automations that you can use all throughout Kajabi. We have a comment section on the right, so they're going to be visible. They can be hidden or locked. You also have your comment settings, and you're going to have your thumbnails too. The great thing about this is that whenever you upload a video, you can actually just immediately take a still from it and use it as your lesson thumbnail to make your life a whole lot easier. When you are done, simply click on the published and you can go back and see everything that you've had. I'll show you that very quickly. So here's just a very quick test preview of what courses can look like. Obviously not too much is edited here, but I personally love the clean and simple layout. You can start your course, you can click on these specific introductions, which I'll show you very quickly. So let's click on the intro right here. And this is going to be where they can play the videos, simply clicking on play here. It's actually going to talk over me, so let me pause that. When they are done, they can mark it as complete. This will be where any of your text goes, and of course the comment section, and they can just simply go through all the videos in this specific module. Overall, it's very clean, intuitive, not only for creating, but also for digesting as being a customer or a student. I love the layout that Kajabi has to offer for their courses. And what comes with courses are going to be your offers that you can price differently, set up, and of course have upsells too if needed. Let me go over the pricing very quickly. So it's really going to depend on how you want to set it up. Obviously, you have your price, you have your currency, you can let customers pay what they want. But for the payment types, you have one-time payment, you have payment plans, subscription, where you can get that recurring income coming in, and you can even do free if needed. So when it comes to the checkout editor, I do have to say that it is easy to use, but overall very minimal. So depending on your taste, that's either delightfully focused or a bit bland if you're really hunting for heavy customization here. And the cool thing about it is that they also do have order bumps, a great way to increase your sales simply by adding another order on your checkout page. Everything else is simply going to be clicking on what you want to edit, going over here, making your changes, giving it a save, and that's pretty much what you're going to be doing when it comes to your checkout page. And when it comes to the Kajabi websites, their templates cover glossy modern to pleasantly simple. And if you scroll down, you can even find some of the legacy templates. In fact, my favorite ones, which happen to be the most simple. And once again, you might notice the trend there. The simpler, the better for me at least. And if we're going to use one, let's say we go with capital here. Let's add it to save templates. And very quickly, let's just customize it to show you what it looks like. And in case you didn't notice here, the website editor is going to mirror what the checkout editor does as well. Everything you need stacks neatly on the left side, and changes will appear instantly on the right, and you won't get lost down a settings rabbit hole here. So when it comes to the Kajabi landing pages, you have the same energy here. pro-looking templates, plus those simple legacy landing pages that load fast and don't try to reinvent gravity. The editor consistency means less relearning and more action for you, so you can make the page, connect the offer, move on with your day. And if I scroll down, you're going to see a few more all the way at the bottom. There's some policy, and once again, the legacy templates that I highlighted previously. Very simple, but once again, some of my favorites. Kajabi also comes with the ability to create sales funnels, and these funnels will tie your pieces together so you can see the whole flow on one canvas and tweak each step without guesswork. As you can see here, they have plenty of templates that you can utilize, whether it's waiting or coming soon, freebies, sales pages, free books, Zoom webinars, product launches, coaching campaigns, simple sales pages. You can even start from blank if you need to. And very similar to some of the other templates, they do have the legacy funnels, free reports, promo offers, sales pages, virtual summits, product launches, and webinars. As an example, let's just very quickly check out the sales page right here. Alright, and so here is going to be an example of a sales funnel. We have the opt-in here. From there, we have the sales funnel email sequence, goes to the sales page, and of course the offer checkout. So the great thing about this is that with everything on one canvas, you can simply click on what you want to edit and go from there. As an example, if we want to edit the opt-in section, let's click right here. And an editor that you are very familiar with. So once again, clicking on what you want to change, making edits, and so on and so forth. You can go to the sales funnel email sequence if you want. Yes, Kajabi does emails as well, the sales page, and the offer checkout. So it's a great way to keep everything bundled in one specific section so you can make all of your changes easily to maximize your leads and sales that you're going to be generating. Kajabi also does communities, which are clean, on brand, and the best part, off social media. No algorithm roulette here. You get engagement tools like challenges, leaderboards, badges, meetups and events, and direct tie-ins to your courses and offers. You can think of these communities as being very similar to a private clubhouse, except even better, given the fact that your customers aren't going to be bombarded by your competitors' advertisements, lots of spam messages on Facebook groups, or even worse, some viral kitten memes, which are very hard to resist. And in case you didn't know, Kajabi can hold your podcast as well. Setup is a few clicks, you can import episodes, and it becomes one more channel to deliver value inside the same ecosystem. No juggling extra logins, just to publish audio. Once again, they have a very clean and simple look, and if you scroll down right here, this is going to be what it looks like when you upload your specific podcast, where you can play it. Obviously, you can share it, you can download it, you can view more, but that's what it's going to look like when you're creating your podcast on Kajabi. And this is a nice little feature here because I know everyone doesn't do a podcast, but if you wanted to, it's definitely going to be on the inside waiting for you in Kajabi. And then very quickly, let's take a look at the Kajabi pricing. Plans start at $89 a month and go up to $399 a month. And the tiers mainly scale on context, products, websites, and a few other things, making it pretty obvious which plan you'll need once you know your audience size and product mix. So here's the quick wrap on Kajabi, as well as some of the pros and cons, at least in my opinion. So the pros, the core setup is super smooth. It's fast, it's guided, and perfect even if you're brand new. Most of their templates look very polished right out of the box, so you don't waste any time fiddling. You've got offers and order bumps built right in, and all the core tools, sites, landing pages, funnels, email, communities, even podcasts actually feel unified under one roof. Funnels take the guesswork out of marketing with solid, ready-made campaigns, and the community features like challenges and leaderboards will definitely make engagement way easier for you. And where there's going to be some pros, there's going to be some cons, as no software is perfect. So the checkout editor is clean but pretty limited, so if you're a design control freak, you might feel boxed in. Plus, the whole legacy versus new template thing feels a little split, and it would be amazing if they just blended them into one modern library. And finally, pricing, well, it's definitely fair, can feel like a jump if you're right on the edge of a plan's limits. At the end of the day though, Kajabi nails the balance of ease and power. It's fast, clean, and unified. Automations are there, but a little lighter than what you'd find with more complex tools. Overall, Kajabi is still recommended if you want an all-in-one platform without the tech headache. And hey, if you want to give it a real test drive, you can grab an extended 30-day free trial through the link in the description or the pinned comment, because 30 days of free Kajabi beats 30 days of procrastination any day. My name is James, thank you so much for watching, and enjoy.